girls with Nissan Altimas, that they're reckless, bad drivers, unfaithful to their boyfriends. The list goes on and on and on. None of those are true. I'm very faithful to my boyfriend. Am I the best driver? No. No. I have been in a couple of incidents. Just a couple. And I thought I would go over some of those today. So let's talk about my very first accident. I'll also do some tapping on some of my nearby surroundings. So, flashback. A lot of you guys know I'm from Massachusetts. I used to live in Boston. That's where I was born. I moved back there like when I was like, I don't know, 18. It was very brief. It was only for a couple of years, but I moved back there and I had just gotten my car. This car is my very my very first car, and I was so excited to finally be driving, even if it was in Boston. Driving in Boston, if any of you guys know, is horrible. So I was on my way to work, and I worked in Cambridge at the time. Cambridge. And if any of you guys know, like, how far that is, it's like, it can be like 30 minutes on, like, a goodish day. So, it wasn't, like, super close to drive, so I hated this job, by the way. Like, any little inconvenience made me want to just call out. I didn't, of course, but I hated this job. It was a very bad experience. So I was on my way to work, and it was so early in the morning. I am not a morning person, guys. It was so early in the morning, and there was a car. Okay, so I'm going straight. There's a car coming from a side street. I'm on the main street, so I have the right of way. So any cars coming from this direction or this direction need to wait until it's clear, obviously, to try to get onto the main street. So there was a car coming from my right hand side, and he came out like way too far. I tried to swerve to avoid him, or else like I would have like ended up running into him, because he didn't even wait for me to like go, or he didn't try to go before I got too close. So he just like came out super quickly, and like I tried to swerve to avoid him, but there was cars in the opposite lane, so I couldn't go in the opposite lane, and he ended up like smashing into the back of my car, and I probably had my license for like a couple of months by then, so it was a horrible way to start. The steering wheel makes really nice noises. What was I saying? It's been a long day. A horrible way to start my driving journey. So he smashed into the back of my car, and luckily I was not hurt. I don't think that they were hurt. The car was like full of people, and I was just like kind of stunned because like I didn't know what to do. I had never been in an accident before, so I ended up like just staying put for like, it felt like 5 minutes, but it was really like a minute and some change, just like trying to figure out like, do I get out the car? Do I go talk to them? Do I, like, it wasn't my fault, so I felt like, are they gonna get out the car? I had no idea what was going on, but I opened my door to get out because they weren't getting out, and they drove off. And I was stunned. I go else had happened. And I told them, hey, ring, 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 ring. I just got into an accident. I'm not gonna be able to come in. And then of course, like, they're like, oh my gosh, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, like you guys care. Just kidding, but they said, okay, it's fine, like, definitely go to the police, whatever. And like 18-year-old me, super scared and have no idea what she's doing. I called my mom. And she told me, I don't even know what her reaction was. Click, 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 click. My car has these really cute buttons that do different things. Some of them are a little stuck because I never touch them. But I called my brother after that because he's been in his fair share of accidents. So he was like, you have to go to the police station. You have to, like, and I was able to get the license plate of the car. I got the license plate of the car and I felt like a detective. I was like, okay, they're not gonna get away with this, right? They're not gonna get away with this. So I went to the police station and I gave them the license plate number, and I was like, it's a red car. They smashed into me. They asked me so many questions, like what street, oh this and that, and I'm like, I have no idea. Only because like I was so frazzled. So I tried my best to recall everything, and I gave them all the information, and then I told them what the license plate was, and they told me that license plate comes back to like a blue car or whatever the case is, a blue car, and I'm like, what? And they're like, are you sure it was red? And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure it was red. But they said that they could have like swapped plates or something, and I'm like, wow, okay, I'm never gonna get this mystery solved as to who hit me, but they ended up finding like who that license plate belonged to, but I don't think that he was actually the guy that hit me. But yeah, it was really scary. I still have the freaking like dent and or scratches that I accumulated that day. Okay, and what happened after that? Any other accidents? I've had a couple. Nothing life-threatening. Thank goodness. The other two were my fault. That was the only one. I think I've had 3. Like, not like head-on car accidents, but one of them, like I rear-ended somebody by accident coming off the highway. I mean, they did come to a complete stop. Like, once I got off the exit, like, and I wasn't expecting it. So I reacted as quickly as I could, but I didn't, like, stop in time. And their car really wasn't even, there was nothing wrong with their car. My license plate got a little bent, but besides that, there was no damage. And then, my last accident, I was in my driveway. We had family over. My aunt was parked like right over there, like kind of out of my peripheral view, and her car was black, and I have glasses, and it was dark out. I didn't see her car in the driveway. I didn't even know that she was over. So I like backed out, but my wheel wasn't straight, so my car ended up like going that way, like smashing into her car, and it caused a decent amount of damage, might I say. I felt horrible. I was like crying because like it was just embarrassing, and I felt really bad. And yeah, but we ended up just like, my insurance company paid for it, and my insurance skyrocketed reverse, neutral drive, and then whatever L is. I'm not sure. Okay, it is getting a little dark out. You can see it's getting a little bit dark outside. It's getting a little dark outside. I hope you were able to enjoy this video somewhat. Nothing special, just a chit chat. Just a chit chat, chit chat, chit chat. I like my car. It's one of my favorite places to be because there's